called 911 before I got out of the truck and gave them location. And they asked me questions I didn't have answers to yet. I'm like, I'm bushwhacking my way down there. She said there's a police on the way right now and she's working on an ambulance in the way. Let me know if we need that ambulance. Good morning.
Good morning.
This video is brought to you by Cutco. Cutco is hiring Class 1 drivers in Alberta and British Columbia. Apply at cutco.ca and use promo code JuanFan to get an extra $100 on your first payday. Alright, it is 8:59. Our curfew lifts in 1 minute. I know, rebel. Absolute rebel. Oh, there we go, 9 o'clock. Our curfew has lifted. Let's get to the customer. The customer wanted the load at 9 a.m. GPS says we'll get there at 9:24. I informed the customer, I informed dispatch on Thursday night that 9 a.m. was not going to work due to the curfew laws about wide loads. So the first half of the video will be getting into there, and then I don't know where the last half of the video will be. Never been here before, so it should be interesting. Looked at the GPS track. Makes sense. Leave the little door open on the camera and it vibrates and makes noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
just can't seem to win.
Is that line painting? Peoples? I think that's line painting. Yeah.
Excuse me, you went over one notch.
I did. I definitely went over one notch, but you did too.
You weren't supposed to see that.
I forgot we had the heat on in here.
It wasn't too cold, but we woke up a little chilly.
Woke up a little chilly. It's up to 15 degrees now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were stopped at the last rest area, southbound, before you hit Vancouver, Washington, last night, so that way we're as close as possible for curfews. There's parking areas in town, but they're really tight areas where a wide load would have a hard time fitting, and they're paid. You have to pay to park there, so like I think this is the closest we can find. I pulled into a rest area and just pulled over on the shoulder where it says no parking, and I'm like, hey Jess, do you want to walk out ahead and make sure there's an actual spot for us? Like, I don't want to pull in and there's nowhere to park. Jess gets out, starts walking, I see a truck pull out, and she just kind of looks at me, shakes her head, and I go and drive into the spot. If we just waited, 5 seconds longer, we would have seen the empty spot.
It was definitely one of those, are we going to get a spot or not a spot moments.
Because that was the only spot that really opened. Every spot was full. We got pretty lucky there. Like,
Even this morning, the truck leaves and other pulls in.
yeah,
Stop.
that's a full rest area. I looked at the trucker path, and the history of it is no problem. Usually Sunday nights it's empty, but there were so many horse trailers and stuff, so there must be a rodeo event or something they're coming from or going to. A lot of RVs. annoying RVs parked in the truck parking zone. When there's a big RV parking zone that was lots of room in it. Park in the RV zone, please.
No, the thing is, they're not even a full RV. They're just a van.
Like a regular econo van parked in the big rig parking area. Dude, you can park in any spot you want. A normal parking spot you can fit in nice and easy. Why are you parked in a big rig spot?
There's a lot of truckers that were pointing this out.
Rough here.
It might be another beautiful day.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. A little cloudy, but not bad. Yesterday was a beautiful day. Shot an extra video you guys will see in, who knows, months from now. I'm like, wait, what's the GPS telling me? I'm like, I thought the route was good. It's just telling us not to exit here. 405? This lane ends. Okay. 405 further down. It should be interesting. This should be interesting. My Google map it all out, so I know where I can park on the road and four-way flashers on, walk into site if I have to, figure it out.
Yeah, we're not quite sure exactly how long it's going to take. So.
Yeah, it might be 2 hours to unload, it might be 9 hours to unload, who knows. Crossing the Columbia River here shortly over the iconic Portland-Vancouver Bridge, Vancouver-Portland Bridge. I don't know if it has a name.
It probably does.
It's actually a drawbridge on an interstate. I believe someone said it's the only drawbridge on an interstate. Fun facts you guys share with me. Sometimes I remember them. Sometimes your fun facts are completely lies.
Oh, no.
Some people just have been told something forever and that they just assume that's the truth and like, oh, that's really interesting. I'm going to Google it. Start researching. I'm like, oh, never mind. That's just a common myth. Okay. try hard not to repeat stuff that I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I do. I know I do it. I try not to. Anytime I hear something really cool, it's like, really? Never thought of that. I Google and check up on it. Most of the time, people that share that it is accurate, but every now and then it's like, oh no, that did sound too good to be true, or too crazy to be true.
I know something that's true.
What's that?
We tried a new flavor Kit Kat yesterday.
Jess loves that. I found it pretty good too.
It was a mint and dark chocolate.
Mint dark chocolate Kit Kat.
I have another one, a strawberry dark chocolate, but you won't touch that one.
Oh, that's all yours.
Yeah. I want to stop and buy all of them.
Yikes. Dude. Came into my lane. Glad there's nobody on my right hand side. My mirror almost touched this stuff there. Like, that was close.
Wow.
Certainly felt close. Whenever you go into U.S. stores, the U.S. has so many more flavors of chips and candy and stuff like that, and pop, all the unhealthy stuff. U.S. has so many extra flavors that you can't get in Canada.
I like trying a few of them, but this one, I don't know why it's not in Canada. It could be, it's just not in our area.
Yeah, Ontario gets stuff too that the rest of Canada doesn't get. Because there's a higher population there. In fact, most of Canada lives in southern Ontario.
That was a crazy tornado storm we saw go through there.
Through Ottawa area, Ontario to Ottawa. So Ottawa is Ontario, but that area, Ottawa.
Yeah, southern
Quebec.
Ontario and Quebec.
Yeah, southern Ontario and Quebec. Huge storm went through there. Killed quite a few people. It's not a place you expect tornadoes. Okay, we want exit 307
Okay.
after the drawbridge. So I think if I just stay in this lane, it should be alright. There's one questionable corner for me to make. Aside from the one getting into the yard.
That's an interesting thing about workspace. Going places that aren't meant for trucks.
Yeah, that's one thing cool about doing all these wide loads. I end up in so many places that big rigs have no business being in. It's kind of cool. There's our drawbridge. Heck up. Can't just hang up beside me and go the same speed as I am going. Looks like that boat is capsized.
Oh yeah, it's still there. There's two of them there.
capsized boats?
Yeah, one sideways and one you only see the mast of it.
Oh,
See it?
yeah, the mast is sticking out. So yeah, there's 2 capsized boats there.
Take exit 307 on right to north and 99 east south.
If I still needed my permit, I'd have to pull in over here.
Take exit 307 on right to north and 99 east south. Keep right to north and 99 east south.
I have driven these roads before, almost all the way to the customer, so I kind of know what to expect here, but
North and 99 east south.
it's going to be a little interesting.
Construction is reported on northeast front.
That's a little worrisome. Construction ahead. And 2 lanes or 1 lane? 2 lanes, okay.
Interesting on this road, it can't be in the left lane.
Can we park here? Look at all this shoulder area. Nobody's parking here. I bet there's no parking signs, but I just didn't see. I guess it's a very narrow shoulder. If they made the shoulder wider, man, a good place for big rigs to park. Yeah, there's lots of homeless camps along here.
Poor car was not paying attention at all.
I was worried about this corner coming up, but it looks good.
Oh.
Yeah, little bumpy, little bumpy.
Roadway not improved. Well, don't go down that road.
That side road?
I guess.
Roadway not improved. Basically, the city doesn't take care of this road. There's no way that's going to be green by the time we get there. Yeah.
Turn left at the traffic light.
It's gonna be tricky.
Yeah, that might be a little tricky making this corner after all.
Maybe it was turn left there in your way.
I was hoping you wouldn't show up beside me on the right-hand side. I was hoping to use that space. I only made that corner pretty good. It's got a shorter trailer though. 48 footer. This is gonna be alright. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I squared it out nicely.
Take right, 42nd Avenue.
Am I gonna hit those trees?
Oh no, not this again.
I don't wanna hit those trees. Oh, clearing them. Looks like big rigs drive down here, so.
I have to watch the planes take off in slow motion.
Because we're driving the opposite direction, it makes it look like the jets are even slower.
Yeah.
Because jets are so huge, they already feel slow in the first place. Alright, so far all good.
You can see the mountains again. It's less visibility today.
We will move the shoulder cam here because I want to have full ability to move around. Just in case I need to make any quick maneuvers. I don't have a camera in the way. It's easy to pop off, just like one hand, click, click, pop off. But setting it up, I always set it up pre-driving. Yeah, this is actually working out pretty good so far. So there were signs here that say no parking, but people do anyway. Looks like most of the people living in their vehicles.
Northeast 42nd Avenue.
Look at those poles.
It's kind of narrow.
Take her easy through here.
Northeast 42nd Avenue.
where we basically get where truckers shouldn't be.
Yes. What are you doing here? Okay, car, you're gonna have to figure that out. You're the one that kept going with flashing lights oncoming. Actually, I have to do this to somebody because there's too much traffic to wait for people. Alright, this is the location right here.
Arriving at 5600 Northeast 42nd Avenue on the left.
Look, he's coming to help you. Oh, looks like we have to go forward and turn around, maybe come back the other way.
Come in the other way.
I was thinking that from all the hand motions.
Can I turn around in this gas station here? No.
No, he'll take other things out. Yeah, it would have been helpful to know that
Ahead of time.
ahead of time. Yeah.
Cars, we wave them forward, they just refuse to move. Just sat back there. Let's go around this block. I can't go around that block. There's no way I can go in there. There's a car behind you. Gotta move. Okay. Off this. Cars keep pulling in there, and you're just blocking further traffic. Okay, so no, the direction would have been helpful. Would have been super helpful knowing come in from the south. Let's do it at this red light here. The GPS going to the right place again. Come I'm gonna go make a left-hand turns because they're going to be easier than right-hand turns. Okay, safety cones. I'm going right over you. There's a GPS show right now for roading. More of a main road there. I like that idea. Better than turning here.
Three-quarters of a mile. Turn left on Northeast Gulf Boulevard. Turn left on Northeast Gulf Boulevard.
This way we're a little bit more of a main road.
Turn left on Traffic Light.
Well, we're taking the scenic route for sure. I've been taking this little side street, but no.
No, definitely no.
Look down it? No. The answer is no.
Northeast Williamsburg Street.
This is going to be an interesting corner because it's greater than a 90.
Oh, one of those, yeah.
One-quarter mile. Turn left on Northeast Williamsburg Street. Turn left on Traffic Light.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Turn right on Northeast 42nd Avenue. on Northeast 42nd Avenue.
All right, let's give this one more try.
Turn right to the traffic light.
Might quickly get there before that pickup
Northeast 42nd Avenue.
thinks that their lane, this is their lane. All right, let's get out of here. It is 3:30. Got a stop sign on a busy road. Nice. Yeah, that took a long time to unload. 9:30 till 3:30. 6 hours? Yeah. Always try to make a right-hand turn when possible. Okay, I'm going here. Okay. So, since it's 3:40 now, can't get loaded anywhere. And the boss wants me kind of sticking around in Portland. I said I can't do that because there might be parking places, like people are parking on the shoulder here, getting away with it. I might get away with it, but where's the facilities? I need restrooms. So I'm like, you gotta tell me either way, east or north, northeast, south or west. Which direction is most likely you're gonna need me? Like the closest is north by 25 minutes. He's like, the most likely load will be south. They don't want me to load that one. They prefer to find a different load tomorrow morning. And I'm like, okay, in that case, I will drive south to the first rest area, park there, and wait for your instruction tomorrow morning. He sounds, okay, thank you, sounds good. So we have a plan.
Yeah, but remember off duty like, I don't know, almost 15 hours maybe?
We've been off duty?
No, we will be. I'm trying to think
Oh, tonight.
what time we get going in the morning.
Yeah. We'll be off duty for a bit. When you have a chance, could you pick up my phone and see if the first rest area south of town has open spots?
I really don't know. Guess this one.
Yeah, along I-5. Not 205.
It was updated 3 hours ago to say some. Other one's updated 4 hours ago to say some.
That's a huge spot, so it often says full when the back has all that extra parking. Remember, we parked way in the back.
Oh, is that the same one?
We parked on the northbound one. This is the southbound one, but it's built almost identically.
I-5 South.
Back corner.
An accident was reported on I-405.
Why are we taking the 405 then? Why don't we just stay on I-5 then, Norman? Did we close the back windows?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on top of
An
that.
accident was reported on I-405.
Are you going 4 or 5 maybe for a little bit?
Yeah, normally we take on 405. Garmin will always put me on the 405.
Gotcha.
I think I'll just bypass that then. Narrow lanes. I'm glad I'm not coming down this with a full load. Some really unique houses here.
Yeah, I've been looking at that.
Take the ramp on the right to I-5 South. Take the ramp on the right to I-5 South.
Oh yeah, it's a traffic jam, all right.
Take exit 302 on the right to I-405.
Oh, we got a Harley running along the shoulder. Can't blame them.
Dash cam's falling off again.
Oh! Dash cam's falling off. Let's fix that next time we have a chance. I knew that was going to happen. I'm not going to fix it till it happens. But there it is. So remind me to replace that once we stop. got the new mount sitting here. Speaking of which, a dash cam was required by the police yesterday. Yeah, Washington police requested footage off my dash cam. Why? Because we saw a crazy crash yesterday. Single vehicle accident crash. If you guys ever see an accident, just pull over and stop and see if they're okay. Because nobody else pulled over.
And it's one of those, you wouldn't see the car there.
The car hit the median and then went across traffic into the ditch, and then full speed into the ditch. Like full throttle, hammer down into the ditch and into the trees and through the trees and then back and forth in the ditch. And this was not like a ditch over here, like it was trees, it's forest. They're driving through trees, right? They're smashing trees in full throttle, and they were way out there. Well over 1,000 feet of driving through trees. I had to bushwhack some to get down there. And they were fine. Absolutely not a scratch on them. So, police just requested footage off the dash cam, so I sent that request into the boss, and they're going to send it to the police force. It's not my dash cam, so no, you guys will never see footage of that. If it was my dash cam, sure I would show that, but
12 minutes of delay were added to your route.
I feel like most of these people are trying to get on the 405,
yeah.
unless the delays.
I would do what that Martin's doing there, but it's illegal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most of these people want to get on the 405 and go west. Having said that, I-5 is going to be busy too. It's rush hour. Yeah, but the whole thing had me quite disappointed that nobody else stopped. 911 did get a second call in, but nobody stopped. Nobody went into the forest to make sure these people are alive. Do they need an ambulance? I called 911 before I got out of the truck and gave them location and they asked me questions I didn't have answers to yet. I'm like, I'm bushwhacking my way down there. She said there's a police on the way right now and she's working on an ambulance in the way. Let me know if we need that ambulance. And once I got down to the bottom, I told her, no, we do not need the ambulance. But we definitely need the police officer to figure this out, because they're going to need help getting out of this.
And if you leave, nobody's seen where they are.
Yeah. They were so far in the forest, nobody would know there's anyone in there.
I have to say the response time was pretty quick. It was good.
Yeah, the cop showed up very quick. I walked them down there. As soon as I went down to the bottom, made sure they were okay, everybody's okay. Okay. I'm like, I'm going to go back to the top of the road and guide the police officer down here. So, yeah. It was kind of exciting. Not as exciting as I had hoped, though. I had no chigs.
Oh.
Like, no adrenaline rush. Zero. I'm like, I thought something like that would give me an adrenaline rush. None. It surprised me a bit that I did not get an adrenaline rush. As far as they're both okay without a scratch on it, awesome. I wasn't hoping for more excitement there. but I thought I was coming down to someone that had a heart attack or something because the way they hit the center and then full speed into the ditch. The driver said that they blacked out, so full throttle into the trees. Scary for the passenger. Not so scary for the driver because he didn't experience any of it.
He's feeling it today, though.
Oh, they'll probably feel it today. The seatbelts, probably some seatbelt burn and stuff like that. But car got some air and took out some trees, so the car was a write-off. But yeah, the key takeaway is stop. Please just stop.
Yeah, it wasn't this busy, but there was enough traffic that
There was at least like 20 witnesses.
yeah, there should have been more
At
people.
least.
Yeah. And if you had needed somebody to help you with medical assistance, you had nobody besides me.
Yep. Because who knows when it'll be your parents.
Yep. Long way down.
There's all these rigs in the center lane.
Okay, we're going to be taking it. Looks like exit 3 right up here.
I forget if it's Washington, Oregon. One of them
Maybe.
allows you to pass on the left lane, but they're not really doing any passing.
No. Washington, you're not allowed in the left lane.
Yeah, we still got a long ways to go.
Be in either of the two right lanes. Then take the exit to I-405.
I don't think I want to, but I think I'm just going to stay on 5. As much as it feels like I should take the 405 right now, I think I'll just stick on the 5.
We're saying 93 miles. You can't take that next thing. You got to get over.
White minivan?
They didn't realize it was exit only.
You're an idiot.
Whoever's on the radio seems a little lost.
Yep,
too.
mine's telling me to turn around. I'm like, uh-oh. When your GPS is telling you to turn around.
We'll get up here a little ways, double check our coordinates and everything, and find out where we're at.
Find out where we're at.
You type in the name or the GPS? What's that? You type in the name or the GPS coordinates? GPS coordinates? Yeah, I did too. Still telling you to turn around? Yeah.
All right.
Behind the two buttons with the two GPS, I know where to go. It's just that I don't know where we're going. I'm following the GPS.
Oh. the cuss words.
I do know there's a white spots up here.
You see this ramp end? See up top
Yeah, that one.
where there used to be a highway going straight? There used to be plans for more interstates here. On the other side of the bridge, there's more plans down there for interstates too. You can see there was a lot more plans for interstate highways through here. It's pretty cool reading or listening on YouTube, watching where roads were planned to be through here. And honestly, today, they could have used those interstates on
Yeah,
how
and
busy it
another
is now.
one there.
Yeah, you see a ramp over there that just disappears into the middle of nowhere. And there's a couple places like that where off ramps were planned and didn't get completed.
In 2.25 miles, keep right to I-5 South.
Okay, as soon as we get across the bridge, I'll call it the end of the video because I can't remember how much time we had earlier, but that detour probably added quite a bit of time. So this might be over an hour video already. So as soon as we cross the bridge here, we'll call it a day.
This is what our scenery is going to be like, anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of this for next while. There's a cool bridge though, another double-decker bridge, just like the one we just passed. Maybe it's too far down the road to keep recording. Just trying to get a little speed. I don't know. All the rigs are in the left lane. Maybe I should go there.
My thing is, it's not going any faster.
It is going quite a bit faster.
Yeah, I don't see anything telling you not to do that, but especially now that you're not in 2 lanes.
Yeah, 2 lanes now I legally can.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, we'll take that opportunity.
A broken down vehicle was reported on I-5.
Well, guys, I just really want to say I appreciate all the subscribers and all the members and everybody that's commented and just watched. Really, really appreciate it. It's pretty cool seeing you guys all rolling in and enjoying our road trips. Some of them are city driving like this. Ooh, I'm in the wrong lane.
Car's not making up his mind. There we go, you have room.
Keep right to 5 miles south.
See a big lot of dust. Why is there a lot of dust? Is someone slamming their brakes?
They're all trying to get on the 405.
Yeah, they're all, once again, 405. They're trying to get west.
Yeah.
There's the other end of the 405. 405 is not very long distance. It's a short little interstate. Yep, that's my plan there, bud. Same thing you're thinking. Like, I'm gonna let that guy in. I know we go from 2 lanes to 1 lane here. The outside has to merge in. Okay, he might not know the area, but you're still gonna merge in here. Guarantee it. Anyway, welcome to our next traffic jam. We are out of here. Thank you guys again. You guys rock.
Adios.